going to take an example of Exodus 13:17 to 18. So this is an incident where the Pharaoh sent out the Israelites, but he did not leave it there. He pursued them by sending his soldiers. Okay, so when the Egyptians sent out the Israelites, God did not take them through the way towards the Philistine country, which is the shortest way. So God did not take them through that way. The Bible clearly states what is the reason is because if they went through that short way, they may change their hearts and they may return back when some challenges are faced, when the enemy soldiers attack them. They may think Egyptian life is only better, let us go back. Okay, when the way is shorter, there are already many chances for them to return back to the old life. Okay, but he took them through the desert road, the wilderness that leads them heading towards the Red Sea. So the way he took them was heading towards the Red Sea. Friend, the Red Sea is there, nothing else. So they have to go to that facing towards the Red Sea. So why God took this position or this decision is God had a plan that the Israelites should go through the dry ground through the Red Sea. The Egyptians who follow them should also go into that place and they should be destroyed completely. So always God focuses on permanent solutions. We many times focus or expect immediate but temporary solutions also is okay for us. But God always gives us permanent solutions. So that is the way God deals us with. So that was his plan. He had to go, the people had to go there and the Egyptians had to completely perish. So if we compare this with Jesus' life also, God could have given an easy way for Jesus to give the salvation to men, but he took him into the path of Jesus also had to enter into a Red Sea, you know which is the Red Sea Jesus had to enter? Okay. So the Red Sea Jesus had to enter is the sea of blood. Okay, he had to undergo that one. Okay, he had to go through that difficult path so that Satan may be completely crushed and perish and the permanent solution may be found by the people. Okay, so this is one reason why God deals in this way. So ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಸ್ರಾಯೇಲರನ್ನ ಈಜಿಪ್ಟ್ ದೇಶದವರು ಕಳುಹಿಸಿದಾಗ ದೇವ್ರು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಂಡೊಯ್ಯದೆ ಫಿಲಿಸ್ತಿಯರ ದೇಶದ ಆ ದಾರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಂಡೊಯ್ಯದೆ ಕೆಂಪು ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಮಾರ್ಗದಿಂದ ಕೊಂಡೊಯ್ದರು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಜಿಪ್ಟ್ ದೇಶದವರನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಳಿನಲ್ಲೂ ದೇವರು ಕೆಲವು ಬಾರಿ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವು ಬಾರಿ ಕಷ್ಟಕರವಾದ ದಾರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡೊಯ್ಯುತ್ತಾರೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು. The second question that we discuss is, why doesn't God take away our problems at one shot? So many times it can be weakness, sickness, debts, or anything. We may think, why God is irritating us like this? Why not he take away at one shot? Why installments, little by little? He doesn't give up relief completely. Why he is doing like this? So let us compare it with one passage in Exodus 23:27. So God is telling to the Israelites, I will send my terror ahead of you and throw into confusion every nation you encounter. So this is where they are going to the promised land. So there are many nations, like many people are there, Canaanites, Hivites, Jebusites, etc. So God is telling, I will throw a terror on them. I will make them confused and run away. Okay, I am going to do this. So one of the ways God did was, he says, I will make all your enemies turn their backs and run. I will send the hornet ahead of you to drive the Hivites, Canaanites, and Hittites out of your way. Okay, hornet is a insect with a sting, something like a honeybee which bites, such kind of insect. Okay, God is telling, I'll send out those insects upon the enemies, but I will not drive them out in a single year, because the land would become desolate and the wild animals too numerous for you. Little by little I will drive them out before you, until you have increased enough to take possession of the land. So God is telling, if I destroy the enemies at one shot, what will happen? That whole area will be desolate, and there are many chances the forest wild animals may come there, and it will be dangerous for you only. But rather, I will destroy them little by little, so that you also go and settle them there little by little, and you won't have the danger of the wild animals. So this is one reason why in our life also, what happens when he takes away completely the enemies, the Satan or whatever the difficulties, whatever you can say, completely if it takes away, okay, there are cases for greater destruction through the wild animals, through the Satan's temptation. What happens? Okay, I am expecting a healing of my sickness. Completely it goes away. What happens? My mind is fully free. Satan has all the chances to come and plant all his evil thoughts in my ways. The wild animals come in, and my mind gets occupied with that. And there are chances of greater danger. Okay, that is the reason God empties or takes away the pains or sufferings little by little. So